I found a way, I found a way. If you open up your mind, it's gonna take some time to realize. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around.
Hey everybody, it's me, the King Cam Blackman. I am here in Wheeling, Illinois at the Headless Horseman Arcade, one of the newest arcade stops out in Illinois. I am being here joined by the owner of this place, Udey. How are you doing?
Great. Yeah, this is Udey Kumra with Headless Horseman Arcade. I'm here. This is really cool. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
Well, I wanted to, come on. I've filmed multiple videos at other arcades, been in Prince, been in Underground, been everywhere. I'd figured today would be a good day to kind of walk around, show a little bit of the place, show the roster of games and stuff like that, and tell some stories about this place and all that. But yeah, we're going to show it all off in just a little bit. But yeah, we're going to take a quick small break, and then when we come back, we'll be back with Udey. We'll have a little walk around. Stay tuned, guys.
All right, thanks.
All right, guys, and we're back. So, Udey, you're going to take us a little walk around and show us what you got. Let's check out and see what we got here. So, again.
So, we got Galaga here, but power supply just went out, so this will be on the floor soon as I get the power supply for it.
That's going to be really good to see. Everybody always loves Galaga.
Yep.
All right. So, again, with this place, you know, there's leg room. Definitely a lot of leg room.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think there's going to be more surprises in the future?
Of course. According to my blueprint, right now there's 3 to 4 games around each pole. There should actually be 8. So this place has a lot of room to grow, and I intend to grow it. So it's going to be massive when I'm done with it.
What do you think is your favorite game in here that you think you've gotten? If you could show us. If you could.
Probably Double Dragon.
The original Double Dragon.
A lot of great memories with this game.
Oh man.
We used to go to the liquor store, and I used to pop in a quarter. My friend would pop in a quarter, and we'd get all the way to the end and then fight to the death, you know. And then we talk about it the next day. Just love it. It's iconic. The music is great.
Great game.
Just a lot of fun.
That's good stuff. Good old title action.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, there's definitely some games in here that I think there are a good chunk of favorites. I know Asteroids is another common favorite for sure. I love Asteroids.
Yeah, Asteroids.
I need to play it more often myself. What do you got on this one?
No, I mean, this game, it's just a classic. It's a favorite among everybody. Like, you know, older people mainly, they like to look at it and go, oh, I played this when I was a kid. And, you know, and then the younger people look at it and go, what is this? These graphics look so weird. You know, all the wireframe graphics and things like that. You know, but then once they play it, they're like, wow, this is cool. Or they say, oh, it's too hard. I can't play it. So it's one of the two options.
I know I struggle with it always myself when I play because, you know, it's the way the game is, and, you know, trying to get everything off that screen is like, it is one of my toughest games I play, but, you know, stepping stones. Anyway, but other than that, let's see. So I think I saw there was a couple of things. I saw like Missile Command you had.
Yeah,
another
that's a
good
classic.
one.
That one was just repaired.
Nice.
Actually, about asteroids. This one we have to work on it a little bit because the screen is a little larger. It's
Okay.
has to do with something. One of the components of the monitor has to be
Okay.
just redone. So we're going to be working on that shortly. But it's still playable.
Oh,
It's just a little more difficult. It's like higher, more difficulty. Super difficult asteroids if you want to call it that. So.
Oh, well, nonetheless, in due time. Super Contra, Bad
Super
Dudes.
Contra, Bad Dudes, yeah, 90s classics.
Good stuff here. See a Popeye right there. Got a
Popeye,
Mario
yeah, I
Brothers.
got the board. Monitor just went out, so we're gonna send that off and we're gonna get that fixed. But the game is the board is working. So
Okay. Well, eventually, and again, with all these games is with these games is that eventually, some of the things are going to go out, but
being
they'll
40
back them
years
order.
old, 50
Yeah.
years old, they're a little difficult to maintain. So.
I think this is my favorite, and I'm horrible. Oh, I don't know. Is Pole Position 2 in here too?
This is actually Pole Position 2. Yeah, this is
Okay.
Pole
This is
Position 2 and a Pole Position 2 cabinet. Yes, and a sit
Okay.
down.
Oh, I thought it was before we started going filming with, I thought it was the first game. So yeah, now that you've cleared that up for me, I didn't know it was the second game, but it's a sit down Pole Position 2. That's really
right,
cool.
and a lot of people haven't played 2. They played 1. I think 2 is similar enough to enjoy that feel of pole position, but 2 just it's a little different. So.
Do you prefer
more
the
tracks.
first? Do you prefer the first pole position or the second?
Actually, I have no preference because to me they feel the same.
Oh, really?
I'm not such an expert at pole position that I can feel the differences between 1 and 2.
Ah.
I really like the way it plays really fast, and I like the explosion when you blow the car up. That pixelated explosion looks so cool to me.
Yeah, the pixelated explosion when it actually combusts all down.
And the cabinet art is crazy good.
Insanely crazy.
Like they just don't do this anymore for games.
No. And that's what I like about some of these machines. The art is so it's got a little to it, but you can still tell it's got that that feel of vibe to all the art on the side. So it's still in good condition. So very, very good game. Very, very good game. Love Pole Position too. I think what else? I see a Road Riot. That's also cool. You got a Road Riot.
Yeah. That's
Love
a fun
seeing it.
game.
I was bad at this game actually.
Yeah,
I
it's
was bad at this one.
Yeah, I mean it's like off road, jumping hills, shooting other cars. Like you can't do that in a lot of games. So it's a lot of fun. I like it. Yeah.
Let's see. So you got a Millipede, you got a Cabal.
Yeah, Cabal is just one of those classics you would find at like a, another one you find at like a liquor store or laundromat that you can play. That you just remember as one of those you played when you were a kid. So
Good stuff. Let's see. What was? I see. Is this a? What's the word for candy? A Candy Strikers?
yeah, it's
19?
like it's a candy cab, but it's from Taiwan. They have what's called an OK Baby cabinet.
Oh.
And this has a vertical monitor, so it's good for the shmups.
Wow. This is
Yeah.
a very good looking. I never thought I'd see Strikers in like this kind of like a big screen like that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It is a very nice one.
I may end up swapping games in this every month. I'm guessing
Okay.
to have like a featured shmup in there because the controls are really nice
Wow.
and very precise to play shmups on this. so.
Very crisp. Love that stuff. Also, I got these guys.
Yeah, my silent scope keeps resetting, so
Aw.
we're gonna be sending that board out. It's a known problem with these, but my silent scope 2 is working beautifully. It's everybody loves this. They love the fact that you can look in the scope and do headshots.
Oh,
and,
yeah. It's
such a good feeling game, and when you get that shot in and the guy just
It's definitely a good game. I think I played, if I remembered, I think I might have played Silent Scope. I don't know if I did Dark Silhouette, though. I don't know if I did Dark Silhouette, but I'm 100% definitely played Silent Scope a lot of times.
It's more of it's just like a different scenario, but the gameplay is pretty much the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, I think there was a Facebook Live video that I think I remembered of the Galloping Ghost crew being here.
Yeah.
And I know there was one game in particular that got my attention, and it was this. It was World Kicks.
Yeah, World Kick Soccer.
And I'm a Namco person at heart. I love stuff with Namco, but I didn't know they did a soccer game. So what do you know? What do you know about this one?
Actually, to be honest with you, I didn't know a whole lot, and then I started. I did a little research on it, and I just thought it was so cool that you actually interacted with the machine, like to pass the ball, or to shoot a goal, or to trip somebody up when you're on defense,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna nudge the ball here,
Okay.
which is just pretty cool. People love doing that. Instead of just pressing a button, I don't know. People just find so much more joy in kicking that ball
kicking the
themselves.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. It's the vibe of this, the mechanics of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's like, you can hear them kicking it, you're kicking it, and they're like, come on, and it's just fun to watch, and yeah.
So many people are probably gonna be taking advantage of just doing this. Just
Yeah.
kicking the side of that thing.
Right, and some people are kicking it really hard, and they're like, ow, and I'm like, there's warnings here, it says don't kick it too
Don't
hard.
kick it too hard. Like it literally says stuff like that.
And the analog sticks are really nice. They're very smooth and easy to use, and I've never seen the analog sticks like that before. So
Neither have I. This is again. I think this game right here. This is one of the. And again, I'm not too good at sports games, but just the fact that something like this exists by Namco is really cool.
Yeah.
Because again, like I said, I love Namco stuff. And I always wonder what they do that's not just Pac-Man. So
Right.
the fact that they had a sports game is pretty cool. So yeah, this is another favorite. So I love this. Might get plays on it at a certain point. So is this an initial D?
this is Initial D8. Yes,
8?
This was my New Year's release.
Oh my goodness.
Released on New Year's Day. This has been one I wanted for a really long time.
Wow.
I followed the series and watched the whole series, and I love the cars and the characters, and it's just so exciting.
This is a very good looking
Watch-
initial D.
watching it, and
Just watching the track mode is real. It's smooth.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm horrible at drifting. Just these things, these visual presentations are ridiculous. So you said you got this on New Year's. So was
I put it in on the floor on New Year's.
Wow. This is really
Yeah,
good.
it had a sound issue that was easily fixed. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, the plug was plugged in the wrong socket.
I like it.
So, but yeah, it's a hit. People love it here. One guy came in and he played it for 5 hours straight. I'm like,
Are you kidding?
Are you okay, dude? I get tired. I don't know, just the intensity of the racing,
Did he clear because was there a 1cc or did he just play
I don't know. I just kept watching him. He would get to the fourth stage, and then I'd walk away, and then I'd come back, and he'd be playing it again. So.
Oh man. Well, that's a really clean game. But yeah, that might be another cool one next to the World Kicks. Let's see. My Arctic Thunder, another one I played before.
Yeah.
Another good one.
That one, it being winter, when I first played it, I had this cold air blowing on my face. I'm like, wow, that's really cold. But yeah, it's a ton of fun. It's jumping those hills and getting those power ups, and you got missiles to blow the other guys away. Yeah.
So I noticed there's another Arctic Thunder on the other side.
Yes,
Is that because...
So I got these as a pair, and I wanted to link them. They are two different versions of the game, so
Okay.
it might be preventing me from linking them.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure, but we're looking into trying to get them linked together. But a lot of the people that play it, they don't necessarily want to play two players; they just want to play the game. So it's always occupied when people are here. So
That'd be really cool if you can. So you say you're trying to get them linked together,
yeah, I have the correct cable, but for some reason, maybe it's because they're different versions. They don't allow them to be linked. So
Well,
yeah.
That'd be really cool. If
It
you
would
did
be.
so.
It would be.
But, one of these days. One of these days.
One of these days.
Street Fighter 3, good one.
Yeah, I mean this game. I just had to have Third Strike. I mean, I love Third Strike, so it's one of my favorite games. So when you ask me what's your favorite game, I picked Double Dragon because I had the best memories with that. But this game is it's probably my favorite fighting game. I don't know, maybe Super Turbo's my favorite. It's a tie. I can't really.
My money's more on Third Strike again.
Yeah.
It's the roster, the way it moves, and it's fluent.
Yeah, the animation.
It's super fluent. So
Yeah.
honestly, Street Fighter Third Strike probably my favorite. People can say otherwise off me on that, but I think, in my opinion, this one's a favorite. And in any of them, probably this one is. Because this is one I actually grew up on a lot.
Right.
It was the one I mostly
It's the one you grew up on, I grew up on
Yeah.
Super Turbo, so that's my favorite. But this is my close second, if not tied. I just love it so much. It's so fun.
So good. So good. AV Cop over here. A little
Yes.
AV Cop. AV Cop Air Bike.
AB Cop Air Bike.
So I've
Yes.
also noticed there are some cards on top. So do people come in here and just rock
Yeah, I
and roll,
want.
do whatever they can?
So people can set some scores. I want people to, have a goal once they, they come here. Instead of just like playing a game and just walking around and walking out. I'd like people to look at the scores and say, "Oh, I can beat that."
Right.
And then, I'll, maybe I'll just give them a Coke or something for doing it, or they'll do a couple of them.
There you go.
Just give them a little incentive because, I think that there has to be more of a social aspect to arcades. Like people have to compete, they have to meet other people, they have to do things. Like you can't just do the same things you do at home when you go outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta,
You gotta like actually go out like there's something like you want to do your best and film it in like playing. So
Right.
there's definitely, and I like that. That people are actually very like there are people that play for fun, and then there are people that play very they know what's
they're
going
competitive,
on.
yeah.
They know what's going on. So I do like the fact that you do know that hey they're trying to they'll come in here to play casual, but then somebody's gonna be like, well, I know this game, I can rock it. Like what happened?
Right, and it gives people a sense of accomplishment too. I think it's important that they, because when they come in and see nobody's beating that score yet, they're like, wow, and I really encourage people to come in and do that, so.
Hands down, and hopefully, and I know there's a lot of that in upcoming time. Now there's a couple more games. Oh yes, I have to point this out. Is it okay if I point this out?
Yeah, no problem.
This is one of my favorites. I play at home too many times.
Marquee's coming soon.
Marquee will be coming soon for it, but this is League Bowling for the Neo Geo, and I know I've waited for one place to get this game, and you're the first place that has gotten it, so that's impressive. It's just a bowling game, but to me, it's a bowling game that matters to me because, again, it's the animations that happen when you get a strike or a spare are really funny. And then, just all the animations. Well, that's Metal Slug 3. But that's still a good one, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, League Bowling definitely is one of the very cool games that you had gotten over here, mixed in with this Neo Geo. How many games are in this one?
Well, there's actually 3 in this. One of the slots don't function, so I tried many games. I got Robo Army, Metal Slug 3, and the League Bowling in here.
So this is 3 in 1?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
and they're all carts, original MBS carts. So.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, shout outs to you for getting League Bowling because again, I'm sorry, like that I play it at home like too many times and wonder whatever arcade is.
That cracks me up. I like
serious,
that.
Yeah, the intro is so good.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's so
it's
good.
Crazy, yeah.
It's so good. But yeah, good on you for getting that game. Great game. I'll play that probably on my way out for sure. Let's see. So, Alter B's Zero Team. Is this? Oh, what's this one right here? What we got?
This is Salamander 2. So
Salamander
it's the
2?
sequel to Life Force.
Oh.
Yeah, so Life Force in Japan was called Salamander.
Salamander.
And they
There
never
it
released
is.
the Life
I was
Force 2,
wondering.
so they released Life Force 2 in Japan as Salamander 2.
Oh.
So, yeah, so it's that. It's fun if you've played Life Force. I mean, many people growing up have played Life Force on their NES.
Okay.
But it's just more of that. It's, different music. There's a lot of tricks. Pete Hahn was here the other day showing me some stuff.
Uh-huh.
He's like,
Nice.
the score champion over at Galloping Ghost.
Yeah. Pete Hahn.
And he was showing me some tricks in this, and it's a lot of fun. It's amazing. It's more of Life Force. Like if you wanted more Life Force, this is it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Pete Hahn's name. Speaking of Pete Hahn, yeah, there he is, right there. There he is.
Sorry, Ed. We had to cross out your name,
Poor
but
Ed.
Ed did really well though. But Pete is just like a pro. So
That's why he's one of the guys. It's Pete Hahn for you. Pete Hahn. Yes, so that's another good one. And now there's let's see. Is there anything on this?
This is New
side?
Zero Team. I think it's
okay.
just regionally different than the regular Zero Team.
Okay. How so?
I think I heard that it starts on a different stage than the one that I think they have at Galloping Ghost.
Okay.
But I think it's pretty much very similar, if not the same.
Not the same as the other ones were.
Yeah,
The
very
Foxies.
similar.
Speaking of Galloping Ghost, this is a true favorite.
He told me about this game. Doc told me about this game, and I remember when he got it, and he had I think he had guns on the side to shoot and white sticks on it, and it was awesome. And I said, oh, I have to have this game.
I'm glad more people are actually getting this game too. I played this game casually, like not for any crazy comp wise, but it's like playing it like just casually is like fun.
Right.
Playing it casually is insanely fun.
I mean,
really
it's Smash Brothers before Smash Brothers.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know?
Smash
I've been saying that since I first saw it. So
and literally, like, I like it because again, all the weapons, all the things you can do, like literally the same vibe as Smash Bros. Before then. Yeah, great that you got this game. I understand. Also, I think you have 2 Pac-Man machines in the back. Miss Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, I believe. Right?
Yeah. So I have Pac-Man, and that's just regular standard Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man has the turbo chip in it, so it's if someone wants to play a faster version of Pac-Man, it's faster. The Miss Pac-Man's faster, just because they both kind of run at the same speed if you have both of them regular. So I want and people have commented that they like the turbo because it's fun. It makes you feel like a pro because you're like going so fast.
Yeah, exactly. So it's already set to turbo?
Yeah, like it's in the chip. So
here, let me actually take a look at it. Let me see. I wanted to actually. I know I played the original, and class. You know the class in 1981.
Right.
Yes, and that one has a code to put in the fast speed.
Right.
But, you said this one. The chip is.
Yeah, the ROM chip has the code for the speed and see how fast it is.
Okay, I see.
So you put credit in there.
So it's just automatically it just goes right away.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's cool. It's no other game on here, right? It's just this.
Right.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's totally turbo. Yeah.
The original controller and everything.
That's so cool. Let's see how far can I get without.
That's what people used 30 years ago or 40 years ago. Well, we're getting close to 50 years ago, huh?
Some of my coworkers don't like the fast speed for some reason. They prefer the normal speed.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I personally think this is
I think it's more fun.
Yeah, it is. I personally think it's way more fun.
But they can always play Pac-Man if they they don't want that.
Play the regular.
Yeah, because that's nice and slow and too slow for me.
I mean,
I'm not good at it because it's so slow. I feel like I can't get away from the coast fast enough.
Oh no. Well, I mean, I know with me playing this over the last 2 years, being sheltered away in my room in pandemic, I know I've picked up too many things on my own now from learning. Oh wow, they're all scattered. That might be close. Let's see, can I get them all in this last one? If that last one comes up to the bottom here, I could get it. No, and it did not.
You got them.
That's fine. They came around that side. So now I'm just going to, and that's one stage. Yeah, 14,600. Yeah, no, this is very nice. Original Pac-Man and original Mrs. Pac-Man, both turbo. Very nice stuff. Let's see what else is around here. So yeah, I saw the original. You have Mortal Kombat Ultimate 3, Mortal Kombat 2.
Right.
WrestleMania. Next to the golden game. Love WrestleMania.
I love this game. I don't know if it's very popular or not, but I think it was on consoles and a lot of people, they played it and bought it. A lot of people like the older cartoony wrestling games like WrestleFest, but I don't know. I just got a place in my heart for this one, because I watched all these guys growing up. So.
All right. Is half the roster and half the roster still with us today? Is true.
Yeah, there's a roster right there. So.
Oh, smooth. Let's say. I'm glad. I also think this is like there was another game I mentioned that always is going around in arcades like this one. I believe it was. I'm trying to remember what the name was. I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, I was glad that this game, just like that other one, appearing more in arcades because again, it's another game you can't forget when you go to any arcade like these, like WWF WrestleMania. Like you can't go anywhere without one of those. Same for like a Mortal Kombat 2 or the MK3. I see Carnival is over here too, which is awesome.
Oh yeah,
another classic one.
Yeah, we got this one, Aero Fighters.
Aero Fighters is good. Let me see. We're gonna see Rockton. Shmup, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
Let's see. You gonna rock this one?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see. Pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah. But this is just it's a classic,
So
looks like the graphics are dancing a little bit, but it comes and goes, so I have to get that looked at.
It happens. Again, with all these old arcade machines and stuff like that, that's just tech. Get that big old helicopter. Let's see, there's another power. Oh.
I kind of ran into it.
Ah.
I'm not 100% focused, but yeah, we can move on.
Hey, it still plays, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
So no, really, like Arch Rivals is another good one.
Our tribe, yeah, great. We had this in our high school student center, and we played the heck out of this. It was the only arcade game, but we played a lot of it, a lot of fun. Brian Cullen, the guy that did the Rampage artwork, he did the artwork for this too.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like his era.
So they're Arch Rivals, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Is there any? So for all of these games in here, like, do you have like any? Like, how did you get most of these? Like, was everything just passed along, or?
No, some of them I got from Doc,
Of course.
and then some of them I just sourced through different, classifieds and things like that. And you just find them and you get them broken, and then you rebuild them, and spend countless days just bringing them over to Galloping Ghost Productions, and then he was helping me fix a lot of them. That I couldn't get working, like monitor issues and, wiring and things like that. So, and then, eventually I learned how to do it. But I still, do ask him for help when I need it. So,
we mentioned Galloping Ghost like a lot.
Yeah. He was instrumental with this, whole
really?
thing. Yeah, oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. He, that like 7-8 years ago when I decided to do this, we sat down, I sat at his desk, and he's like, "You want to do this?" And I said, "I think I do. I think I want to do this. Where do I start?" And I started buying games first, and then he gave me a list of things I needed, like tools and equipment, and then we just started from there. So and then about 5 years passed. I was getting games ready, doing things, and then COVID happened. So I had to stop everything, go back to work. In the meantime, I was looking for a place.
Yes.
And I found this place. And I'm like, oh, it's got a big garage. It's a big place. I like the front. There's like a little foyer in the front. So, if people want to go in for admission, they can, just meet us at the desk first, then go in. So, I thought it was perfect. The space was perfect. So.
And it honestly, in my opinion, now that we've done like a little walk around and kind of shown a little bit of what the games are, like I personally think there is a lot of space in here. And
Right. And, each pole has 4 games around it. Some have 3. But they should technically have 8 games. So this place will eventually, I'm going to try to fill it up.
I was gonna say, and I think I've asked already. Yeah, but you're saying you're saying it's potential that you might get some more stuff down the line.
Well, I have rows of games along the walls, and I have a ton of boards, so
okay,
it's gonna happen.
I think I definitely think, and this place was only about a half a while from where I live to get here, so I think this place you have a lot of. I think there's a lot of potential in here.
Yeah,
for
thanks.
sure. It will be a definite. So, because you said this took how long to get around? Like you said it was. You were doing things with Galloping Ghost for what, 7 years?
It started about 7 years ago, and then yeah, and then we just started building the games out, and then putting them in storage. So it took about 4 years of working on games and collecting games, and still got a couple storage units full of games. So. Yeah, so there are more games than this, than what's in here.
Than what's in here?
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, definitely. Even though there's, everything, you have all the games on, like, poles, like you said, everything. So every single, like, each one of these are 4, you said?
Some are 4, some are 3, It's just that I wanted to evenly distribute the space, because I didn't want, 2 rows of, full rows and then a bunch of empty space. I want
to
give people time to walk around and play the games. And
nice. Okay. Yeah, because I definitely hope you'll get some more surprises. I think this place will definitely have some cool surprises, whatever you got in store.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. There is one last thing we need to do before we go. I do see a Donkey Kong machine over there, and I've been out of my mind with my challenge card as of late. I've already gotten the challenge card goal on my own Donkey Kong score, but you know what I gotta do? I gotta play this one.
Yeah, go for it.
85,000 was my thing here. Actually, let's see how we're gonna do this. I think when I'm gonna turn this off, we're gonna have you hold that. I'm gonna actually still that. Hold that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna play this now. I don't know if this one's different than others, but
I think the settings are standard. I think I checked the PCB to make sure the jumpers are the same.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, let's see how this goes. So for those who don't know, my challenge card is 85.
Okay.
I did about an 86. We'll see. We'll see. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. I do know I've been practicing this game too much, and it's a problem. But I mean, it is quite okay. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna get it. Big jump. Alright, let's see. Almost there. So far, so good.
Nice.
Alright, so far, so good. Haven't died yet.
Any big names come out already besides Doc and the gang?
Let me see. Oh, we had Scott come out from West Dundee
Nice, underground
or
record.
East Dundee. Is it East Dundee or West Dundee?
West Dundee.
West Dundee. Oh yeah, Retrocade. Yeah, yeah. Who else? People I haven't seen in years. You know, they're coming out, checking it out, which is really cool.
How does your friends and family feel about the fact that you own an arcade now?
You know, they're very supportive about it. Yeah. So they're I don't know how sure they are about it, but they're very supportive. Because they don't know, you know, they don't understand really how it works, and you know, but the process and pretty much everything. So you know.
Oh, I missed that fireball. Well, that's good.
I don't know if you could have hit him with the top of your hammer, but
I've gotten a couple of lucky attempts to where I've gotten it, but it was all shot. Those were like all shot in the dark.
85,000. That's a pretty good score.
So pretty much, again, they gave me like a set over 85,000. My original challenge was like 50,000.
Okay.
And I was able to get that in a couple of tries. It was just because I didn't know a pattern back then. With pros were teaching me stuff like Andrew, not Andrew. Of course, teaching things like he, 2 times.
Ask 100 people what is a quintessential arcade game. They'll say Donkey Kong.
Right.
Yeah, I've gotten Donkey Kong challenges already on 2 cards. So the fact that I've gotten it on I could get it on a 3rd is insane. Let's see if I can. I don't think we're gonna have this video go all the way to 80,000. I don't think it's gonna happen. Unless it is faster, but I don't want to do that. We'll do a 50,000 if I can get there. Pretty sure I will, because now I'm up there at the start. But as I am continuing to get through this, the only thing I do want to say is congratulations on all of this, man. Like,
Oh,
this is
thank you.
really cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations on all of this. Like, this is really cool. It's good to see that more retro arcades are starting to come out in the area now.
Yeah.
Illinois. So, because there's not many of these things left.
Right.
With how, again, with talking about like stuff like CRTs and stuff like that, you can't like get most of those. It's definitely really, really cool. Wow, I don't know how I didn't die right there.
Whoa. That barrel was looking pretty crazy.
That one was a little tight.
It's like he put some spin on that barrel or something.
Somewhat tight spot that kind of was. But everything is okay. I'm going to wait for this barrel. And that's going to be it. As soon as I can get to this corner right here, that will be the end of that round. Fireballs. There we go. And then just go back and up that one. Alright, cool. There's 2 levels so far. 220,000. Let's see, can we get to... Here's the one level I always struggled on. So, this level right here, I don't know if I ever told you. First learning the game, I always struggled on this level.
Yeah.
But, well, it was only because, like, I didn't understand it. I was like, how does this work? And I didn't know how to pass it. But then, again, just learning from the pros and then also self-learning, then I figured out how to get there. The only thing that messed up my mind was the jumping trampoline thing. Somehow I got 3 points for that, just missing it. And the thing is, with this one being on a normal, this is a normal setting?
Yeah.
I believe? Okay. There we go. This one, it's easier, but the one I have over there is actually a very more challenging one. So, but I was still able to get the score through sheer luck, only because I played the game extremely safe. So this is going to be probably a 37. So let's see.
You also have a room that's dedicated for parties, right?
Yeah. We can do parties. We can do gatherings. Like we got a Beyblade tournament coming up.
Oh wow!
Yeah. People want to do, like Warhammer, that kind of stuff. I know some people are into that, or D&D or whatever, and they want to use the room, they can. Or like even companies, they want to bring their team out, to play. We can do that as well. So, we've already had a group come out that takes care of dogs. Like say they have like a dog daycare, and all the employees came out already, and they had a great time. And they used the room, and they loved it. So they had a good time.
What was it? A doggy?
Daycare, like where if like you go on vacation, you don't have a place to put your dog, you can put them in there, and they take care of the dog for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I heard, is it a Beyblade tournament, or was it?
Oh no. Yeah, Beyblade. Yeah, that's coming up. So yeah, somebody wants to use the room for that. So
That's really interesting.
yeah. So we're lending them the room to use.
What would be the general admissions for people who just come for parties or events?
Oh, so the general admission is 20, and that's for all day. If you want to leave, go get something to eat and come back, you can do that too. And all the games are on free play, so you can stay as long as you want for the day. And I encourage you to come earlier than later, because then you get to play longer. So, and then you have the rest of your day. When you're tired, you have the rest of your day to decide whether you want to come back or not. So.
Suggestions for anybody who's seeking for a nice restaurant after having their kids play some games for a while?
Yeah, so next door to the left, they have amazing tacos over there. So if you are into Mexican food, that's the place. That's the place to go. And then there's a place called Chinese Munchin that has really good Chinese food, and that's to the right of us at the end of the plaza. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there was also a pizza joint.
Yeah, Marco's Pizza's right over there too. So there's a lot of options around here. So you can make a whole day of it.
Love to see that. Almost at 50,000.
Oh no!
It's a horrible jump.
He's not Super Mario yet, so he can't make those big jumps.
I've always done that in the
Still working through the integration process of having his name Jumpman
Jumpman, yeah,
instead of Mario.
Mario.
Still Jumpman.
So, fun fact for you guys both, actually, as I'm continuing to get some points here. Wow, there's no prize coming. That's like, oh, there's one. So, really quick, did you know that apparently in the TV show Stargate, there was a question about Donkey Kong and what Mario's original name was? And apparently it was Stanley?
I never heard of that.
It was in a Stargate question in an episode, and I didn't even know. Oh, yeah, wait a second.
Oh, it's either that or we have to take Bob Hoskins'
That's
answer.
okay. I almost say 50,000. But yeah, nonetheless,
You were
that
close.
was really close. Well, yeah, that's the premise. That's the whole premise.
45,500. Great.
Thank you. Definitely let me see if we get this background. Check. All right, we're back. Anyway, I almost forgot to do the usual initials of Whimsy. Hold on, I'm going to get this real quick. KCB. Anyway, so yeah, I've heard, so you've had a doggy daycare here. You've had, so basically what you're saying, there's a lot of potential for stuff coming up around here, right?
Yeah. Like, we're going to try to get some nonprofits in here too.
Nice.
I already got a few calls for groups to come in next month. So.
Nice. Yeah, no, I think it's definitely safe to say you're going to have some good times in here.
Yeah,
And I'm excited.
I'm excited for that too.
I'm excited that you're going to be a part of that big arcade family, like with all the other arcades in the area, and sharing that same amount of people coming in and enjoying this stuff.
Right. I mean, that's why I do this. It's just seeing them smiling, playing like games that I played as a kid. Seeing kids playing like Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr. Even adults like cracking up when they're, they're playing Super Contra and like, how did that hit me? Ha ha. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's, it makes me smile.
I love it. It's good. No, and honestly, you know, and with the gaming way of how things are today, with the gaming current stuff, not a lot of people know that, you know, it's where it all began with all this kind of stuff.
Right.
So the fact that now there's more of it in the state, and, you know, it's fourth, I believe this is the fourth old school arcade in the state so far. I believe it is.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much in this vicinity. I mean, there are others. Maybe it's the fifth or sixth, but yeah, it's yeah. I think there's one like way south, and there's another one that way north or something. But anyway, yeah, between 4 and 6.
2, 4, 6.
Yeah,
Well, it's again, the point is it's starting to grow.
Right.
And that's what I like is
Yeah.
I like it, you know, that community kind of growing around town. So it's really, really smooth. Other than that, yeah, no. I think the collection's amazing. The games are awesome. Space is great. I think I will definitely try to bring friends out here whenever me and Mini Beach can, for sure. We'll
Yeah.
definitely try our best. I know I've got
Appreciate it.
projects this year. I know there was a tournament I do want to start this year. I don't know how it's going to start, but I know I'm looking at where the tournament will begin and all that stuff. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe it might be at Headless Horseman. I don't know. I haven't decided just yet.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We can talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, no. Thank you for having this place around, and, you know,
Yeah, thanks for
hopefully-
coming in and
Of course, thank you. And I really
checking
hope,
out the place.
I really hope. I really do actually want this place to grow, and
Thank you.
You know, and whatever you got going on for it, and I hope it's in. You know, like again, I'm excited to see what you got for it, and
We'll keep
the
keep
year
building the
starting.
games up and fixing them and keeping them going. So
I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. And then in the meantime, thank you, Udey, for everything,
Yeah.
and thank you for this amazing new place.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you, by the
yeah,
way.
you too. Thanks.
And again, it's great that this place is, you know, just now getting into 2025. So I'm excited to see what you got going
Yeah.
on. New Year, all that stuff.
Right.
So again, I'm very, very looking forward to what you got planned. Other than that, yeah, that's Headless Horseman Arcade. About what, 80 games you said?
Yeah, about 80 games.
80 games.
Yeah.
But soon to maybe some baby feature surprises down the road.
Oh yeah, very soon. Very soon.
I'm very excited, and I'm impressed with the roster. So good luck to you. I'm really
Thanks.
proud of how you
Yeah.
came around with this place.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Udey, ladies and gentlemen, owner of Headless Horseman Arcade. Again, and I know I keep saying it, but no, really, I really do mean it. Like, I really want this place to grow.
I
and be
appreciate
strong.
it. Thank
So
you. Thank
hopefully
you
it
so
comes
much.
out right for a great future for it. Other than that, thank you guys all for watching. Links down in the description below for Headless Horseman and all of my medias and all that stuff. But definitely come check out Headless Horseman Arcade out in Wheeling, Illinois. I'm the King Cam Black Man. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.